Junior High School in Calgary.
I'm Amanda.
This is Alea, Sabrina, and Haley. So if we were to talk about the places that don't have access to clean drinking water, what comes to mind? Do you think of a place in Africa, Asia, or a third world country? I bet you wouldn't think that it's something that happens right here in Canada, but it does. There are currently over 50 First Nation communities in Canada that do not have access to clean drinking water. We have been researching and working on finding ways to spread and promote awareness about this serious issue. We are here to talk about the water crisis in Canada. Over the past few months, we have been trying to bring awareness to the fact that these First Nations are without clean drinking water. When they turn on their tap, there are toxins, bacteria, parasites, and other things that can make it not safe to drink. Think about this. What if tomorrow you woke up and you went to go brush your teeth or took a glass of water from the tap? You drank the water and then became very ill. Or what if every time you showered or washed your hands you got a rash? Think about all the ways we use water: cooking, cleaning, bathing, drinking, swimming, water for pets, even watering plants. What if you couldn't do all those things because you may become sick or it could have serious negative effects on your health?
This is a reality for many First Nations people. They have to purchase bottled water or to be able to do these basic things. In times of desperation, they would drink from the tap. In Ashkantuga First Nation in Ontario, they can only access the community by air. They are given a small amount of bottled water to use to bathe, cook, drink, etc. Their water treatment plant has been broken down for more than 20 years. Since they are only accessible by airplane, if they run low on bottled water, they are forced to drink contaminated water. In some nations, they are forced to boil their water before they can drink it. Some toxins, however, are not removed by this process. In Alberta, Caroline First Nation has been affected by blue-green algae toxin, also known as cyanobacteria. This is one of the most serious water problems that a community could deal with. It is nearly impossible to remove. We heard from some grade 7 students who live there, and they told us that when they drink the tap water, they sometimes get diarrhea, and if they wash their hands or bathe, they get rashes. In the community, they either boil water before drinking or buy bottled water. They even have to boil the water before giving it to their pets. Many of the students told us they just got used to it, or it was kind of like a routine.
It's unfair. It's unfair that this is going on. No one should be treated this way, and it's unfair for the people living in these communities. If this were happening in one of our cities, it'd be fixed immediately. It's ignorant to think some of these nations have gone without water for years. This year, Justin Trudeau is spending $500 million on Canada's 150th birthday. When there are so many serious issues related to First Nations drinking water, we think that this is unjustified spending. Also, the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms states that all Canadian citizens have the right to life, liberty, and security of the person and the right not to be deprived thereof. In July 2010, the UN General Assembly explicitly recognized the right to clean drinking water as sanitation as a part of our human rights. The first 46 articles from the UN's Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People declares that Indigenous people have the right to full enjoyment as a collective or as individuals. All of the human rights and fundamental freedoms as recognized in the Charter of the United Nations, which includes the right to clean drinking water, and Canada has recently agreed to UNDRIP as of May 2016. Now it's March 2017, which is almost a year now. Canada still hasn't committed to fulfilling these basic rights. Justin Trudeau has made a political promise to the nations that he would remove all long-standing boil water boundaries in the Canadian communities by the end of 2021.
As of right now, the changes have been barely noticed. Although he has designated $1 billion over the 5 years, it's not enough, and 5 years is too long. We want to pressure him into dealing with the boiled water advisories and the do not consume orders. It should be his top priority to him and all other Canadians. We have created a project called the Clean Water Birthday Project to spread the word over 150 nation communities affected by the boil water advisories. Our goal is by the end of 2017, every one of these First Nation groups will have clean drinking water and will not become sick from drinking it. Our belief is that every Canadian should, first of all, know that this is happening. Secondly, is that it's long overdue and should take action to do something about it. First, it starts with a conversation, then leads to activism. Through activism, we can create a necessary change. We have begun to contact our local MPs, MLAs, the Prime Minister, and other important politicians. We encourage you all to do the same. We must not be silent about this issue. We can make the change together, so join the Clean Water Birthday Project. You can check out our website at cleanwaterbirthdayproject.com and sign our petition to end the serious issue. Our goal is to get 100,000 signatures by the end of World Water Day on March 22nd.
We will have flyers with our website and social media information, as well as a paper copy of the petition to sign. Set up in your common area at a table. We appreciate your support and know this is a step towards reconciliation.
We know that the more Canadians that support us, the more change we can make. We need to talk about this issue. We need to make this public knowledge. Thank you for listening, and thank you again to Carolyn and Bill for allowing us to speak with you. Thank you to Old Testament.